All right, welcome back, guys. I'm catching spikes right now. Myself and the VIPs on my team, we're winning, catching a lot of spikes, and this is a powerful strategy. I will show you how we use it to catch spikes. All right, let me show you guys. We're winning already. All right, my team, we win almost every time. We win almost every time. All right, so you don't want to stay far from this team. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that to yourself, guys. So just join us. I'm going to be dropping the link to my free Telegram channel so you can join us for free. I drop free signals, and also you join our VIP, make a lot of profit for yourself. All right, so you see, we are on a trade running live. We've caught some spikes already. All right, waiting to catch more spikes. Waiting to catch more spikes. Of course, we are going to catch more spikes. All right, so how do we do this? I'm going to show you guys how it works. This is very simple, very straightforward. The strategy is good, guys. So I want you guys to understand that before you even think of catching spikes on this market, you need to have a fair knowledge of price action. You don't want to depend totally on indicators, right? So I'll quickly show you guys how I do it. All right, what I do first is go to a higher time frame to see the trend. You can see I have my horizontal lines. These are the areas of my chart where I feel like these are areas of my chart where reversal usually occur. All right, and then you can see I have my trend line. All right, so price came around my resistance here, and then my indicators proved that right, and also many other conditions were met before I took that trade. You can see my stop loss is right here. I'll be taking my profit somewhere around this level or even down here. All right, but for this video I just want to show you guys how to do this stuff. It's very simple. It's very straightforward. All right, but you just need a fair knowledge of price action. I have said that before, I'm still saying it right now. You need a fair knowledge of price action. You need to get to somebody. You need to get under the tutelage of someone who can really teach you how price action works. All right, price action is king, guys. Every trader in the world knows this. Price action is king. All right, so this is crash 1000. All right, this is crash 1000, and we are selling because we want to catch spikes. If you want to catch spikes on crash 1000, you want to be selling. In fact, you want to catch spikes on every crash market, you want to be selling. All right, you want to catch spikes on boom, you want to be buying. Okay, and you don't want to be buying. You don't want to just jump in the market and then start buying or start selling, right? I want to see that price is at your area of interest. For crash, your area of interest should be your resistance, and then for boom, your area of interest should be your support. Okay, as you can see, this is on a downtrend on the 4 hours time frame. You can see here we have a high here, we have a low, we have a lower high, we have a lower low, and all of that. All right, so you can just see it for yourself. This is it. This is the high, this is a lower high here. All right, you can see another lower high here. All right, this proves this is another lower high here. All right, another lower high here. This proves that the market is in a downtrend, and remember, you want to be selling when the market is in a downtrend. Okay, you can't sell when the market is buying. When the market is in an uptrend, you need to follow the trend every time. So you can see that the market is in a downtrend for crashed, right? You see that the market is a downtrend, and price actually got to this area, my resistance area. Okay, all right, so you need to know how to identify your resistance and your support on a higher time frame, because that is the major zone. That's where you have your major zones. Your major support and resistance has to be on a higher time frame, like the 4 hours or the daily time frame. All right, you want to identify them on these time frames, and you want to wait for price to come to them even on the lowest time frame. All right, you want to make sure that price is at that level. Okay, so this is me teaching you guys price action, right? So you just want to you've seen series of lower highs, right? Now allow price to come to that area. Now see my trend line, that's my resistance. See my horizontal line, that's my resistance. So price is right there. All right, and then what did I do? You can see on lower time frames, you can see the bearish move. The previous candle here was bearish. You can see I can go even on a lower time frame again. You can see this is 15 minutes right now. You can see that all the candles were showing bearish, right? So this gives me confidence to want to take a trade. Okay, this gives me confidence to want to take a trade. All right, but just before then, I'll now switch to the 1 minute time frame. All right, to see that my indicators also confirm what I have seen price action telling me, right? So for your indicators, you can see that soon as my indicators converge around level 90 here, what happens is a spike. You can see multiple spikes. We can backtest and see and confirm this. You see my the blue lines here. You can see the blue lines here. These are my moving averages here. The moving average. Soon as it converges around this area, you see spikes. All right, you can see that. You can see that. You can see spikes upon spikes. You can see spikes. Soon as my moving average converges at the level, the red area here, where you see the red line, you can see spikes. All right, if you keep backtesting, you keep seeing that, guys. Trust me, you keep backtesting, you keep seeing that. Look at that. Look at that. All right, see spikes. But before I ever think of making my decision based on these indicators, I already know what the market is about to do. I already know the market direction on the higher time frame. I already know my areas where reversal happens every time. If you see like 6 or more reversals at a certain level, then that level is a key zone, especially if it's found on the daily or the 4 hours time frame, right? That's a key zone. Okay, so look at that, guys. You can see my moving average converged around here, and then all these spikes. All right, I can keep going on and on, but I don't want to bore you up with these stories. That was another spike. All right, that was not too long, but we need more spikes. We need more spikes before I can I and my team, my VIPs, can close out of this market. We need to see more spikes. All right, this is just the beginning, guys. So yeah, like I said, remember to go on the higher time frame, the 4 hours or the daily time frame, to identify your support and your resistance. All right, and then you want to wait for price to come to your resistance. That is if you are trying to catch spikes on crash. Every crash market, this strategy works on every crash instrument at all, be it 1,500, 300. It works. So just make sure you practice it. Make sure you are comfortable with it before you think of applying it to your live account. All right, so you go to a higher time frame, the daily time frame, or the 4 hours time frame. You need to check to see where key reversals happen. You need to see where reversals happen over time, right? You need to see where reversals happen over time. And if you see way too many reversals in a very short period of time, you need to be careful of that place, because that place is becoming weak at that point. All right, it just might break. Okay, so you need to see you need to identify those areas using your horizontal line. You can use your Fibonacci level, you can use your moving average, you can use your trend line, whatever you want to do, however you want to do it. Okay, I'm comfortable with horizontal lines, and sometimes I use moving average, sometimes I use Fibonacci levels. It doesn't matter what I use, you just have to be sure of what you use and make sure it is very clear to you. Make sure you understand it perfectly before you apply it to your live account. Okay, so you are on a higher time frame, the daily time frame. You want to be seeing the market in a downward trend. That is for crash. You want to be seeing the market in a downward trend. You want to be seeing series of lower highs, right, and lower lows, right? Remember I showed you on the higher time frame, lower highs and lower lows. Okay, you want to be seeing series of you want to be seeing bearish moves when price is at your level, when price is at your key resistance. You want to be seeing the candle show you bearish moves. either rejections or bearish candles. You want to be seeing this on all of the time frame if possible, right? Doesn't really mean it has to be all the time frames, but if you see it on the major time frames, like the daily time, the higher time frames, down to at least 30 to 15 minutes time frame, then you are good, right? So when you see all of that, and all of that is met, you want to go down to the 1 minute time frame and check your indicator, right? So what did I say again? Quick recap. First thing first is to see the trend of the market. Make sure for crash, make sure it's in a downtrend. If you're trading boom, you want to be catching spikes on boom, make sure the market is in an uptrend. Next thing you want to do is identify your zones, your key zones. Your key zones are the ones you find on the higher time frame, the 4 hours or the daily time frame. Your key zones are the areas where price usually reverse from. If you see a couple of reversals from that area, then you know that you are on the right track. All right, if you see up to like 6 or more reversals on that area, over time you just have to back test, go back in time and check if reversal usually happen at that area, and then you are good. All right, after that you want to be seeing you want to be seeing bearish candles. This is for crash. You want to be seeing bearish candles. For boom, on your support area for boom, you want to be seeing bullish candles, right? For crash, on your resistance area, you want to be seeing bearish candles on all of the time frames, possibly. All right, and then you want to go to your indicators on the 1 minute time frame to confirm if what price action is saying is actually true. All right, that's what indicators do. All right, once you see price converge around this area, yeah, you sell and then you catch spikes. All right, if you are trading boom, you want to catch spikes on boom. Once you see the moving average converge around the green area here, you buy and then you catch spikes. All right, practice this and make sure it works perfectly for you before you engage your live account. All right, trust me guys, this works. Subscribe to my channel if you've not done that before. I appreciate every one of you who have subscribed already. All right, join my free Telegram group. Make sure you are there, and make sure you're not just there to inspect. Make sure you be a part of what we are having there. Make a lot of profit for yourself. All right, make a lot of profit for yourself. This is what this whole thing is about. I want to see all of you win. I want to see everybody win. All right, and then when you win, come to my WhatsApp. I'll be dropping my WhatsApp number on here too. Just come on and testify. I want to see a lot of good testimonies, guys. I love it. I love to see all of that. I love it. I appreciate every one of you who come back to tell me how good my strategies have been working for you and how profitable you have been over time. All right, how I have been able to change your financial statuses, because of these things, and this motivates me to do more. Most importantly, just like this video, please. I need more likes on this video. All right, make sure you subscribe to this channel, guys. All right, I don't want to bore you up. I don't want the video to be too long, so I'm gonna this one is playing around. I'm gonna catch more spikes before I leave this market, right? I'm gonna catch a couple more spikes. All right, so just take care of yourself, guys. See you guys on another video.